I'm back, guys, and let's just jump right into it. The main event was fucking great. What a classic match that fucking main event was. Everything about the fucking 40-minute main event was unreal. Everyone in that match delivered. The Rock, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes. The story of the match was so good. The work rate in the match was so good. And look, it's not going to be your traditional 5-star match, but it's still a 5-star match, guys. Yup, you're hearing it from me now. 5 stars. Not look. I know. There's people in my comments always saying, Mario, your opinions suck, and this is why you have 49 subscribers, Mario. Why would Becky Lynch be in AEW, Mario? And you know what, bitch? Suck my dick. Suck my fucking dick. This match was unreal. Like, all 4 brought in the aura necessary for a main event match of this caliber. All the entrances were goated as fuck. The entrances were aura filled. Everything, especially the Rocks, that entrance way, that shit was unreal. It was magic in the air. And, you know, I know it was cold as fuck outside for Philly fans. And, you know, I'm not going to bash you guys for being too quiet. I get it. It's cold, it's wet, and, you know, it's windy. I get it. I would have not been loud too. But, my goodness, this match was great. It was so good. But I do have one complaint. Roman, your lazy ass, you need to step up your gear game. You have been wearing them same ass pants since 2012. Wear a different pair of pants, you stinky ass. Your ass print's starting to show on them pants, Roman. But my goodness, this match was so good. The story of Rock abusing his power and changing the rules on the fly as the match was going on, that was so funny, but yet so good, and it fit his character. That shit was so good. The match had me the edge of my seat. Every kick out had me jumping up my fucking chair. The whole match was so good. I thought that match ended a million times. When Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes hit the pedigree, I thought the match was over. When Roman speared him, Cody, I thought it was over. I thought the match was over so many times, and they kept bamboozling me. You know, I felt the length of the match. Pause. That match deserved every single minute of it. My goodness. There's one spot I want to shout out where The Rock just fucking hits Seth Rollins in a nutsack in front of the ref, and the ref does nothing. That's some baller shit by The Rock. And, you know, Rock and Roman win. It's Bloodline Rules tomorrow, and oh my gosh. I think that match, Bloodline Rules, is going to be even better than tonight's main event. That match is going to be so overbooked, it's going to be ridiculous. But it's going to be peak. It's going to be cinema. My goodness. I am seated 5 stars, guys. 5 absolute. Let's do a quick rundown of the match card. So, the show starts off, you know, Coco Jones does the national anthem. Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch is the first match. And let me, before anyone attacks me, Motionless in White, the trash concert. I thought it was Rhea Ripley performing for Rhea Ripley. That shit was confusing. But live entrances barely work for WrestleMania. Barely work. Except that Shinsuke one in 2018. The live entrance was not good. It was not good whatsoever. In the match, Becky and Rhea, honestly, guys, I've seen praise about this match saying it's a classic, it was good, and I just don't see it. The match wasn't that good for me. Like, no, I'm being unfair. The match was good. It just, nothing clicked for me. If I had to rate it, 3 stars. It just, nothing clicked for me, guys, personally. The match was It was okay. It was a good opening match. You know, it wasn't like Austin and Cena last year. But, like, it just still was just It was for me. I didn't really care for it. It might be Becky's last Mania match for, like, a long time because she's rumored to leave. I liked the match, but I didn't enjoy it as much as everyone else did. I'm sorry, guys. But the ladder match is next, and 12 men in one ladder match? That's fucking nuts. The match seems so dangerous. It seems so fucking dangerous. And you know what? It was a car crash, but I like to see it. You know, it wasn't the best ladder match you'll ever see. There's a lot better ones, but it was a fun ladder match nonetheless. And you know, next time I hope they just make the competitors like just a little bit less, not 12, make it like 6 or 8. But you know, other than that, the match was really good. Damian Priest just throwing ladders like it's fucking chairs. That one spot where he fucking threw Tyler Bate to Pete Dunne on the ladder and they both fell. The crowd was in love with R-Truth's shenanigans and whatever. I don't really care. I'm over it now. Whatever. Theory and Waller, they won the SmackDown tag titles and they tried to get for the Raw tag titles, but they got bodied every time they tried to get it. And Awesome Truth ended up winning, and the crowd was in love with whatever R-Truth was doing. Whatever. R-Truth finally got his WrestleMania moment. You know, Awesome Truth win and big 2024. What can we do? But the next match, honestly, guys, I didn't care for this either. I didn't care for this match as well. It was Rey and Andrade versus Santos and Dominic. I didn't care for this match, guys, personally. I didn't care. I don't know. I just didn't care. They did get Jason Kelsey to, interfere. I was so confused. and who the fuck that was. It was some two massive ass dudes. I'm like, they're not Mexican. Who the fuck did Rey Mysterio hire? I thought it was gonna be like AOP or some shit. I don't know. Rey and Andrade win in a nothing match. After that, it was Jay and Jimmy Uso. And the best part of this match was the promo package. Because this match was so boring. I don't know if it's like the worst wrestling. It was like the moves was like boring. They were doing the same thing, both of them. Jimmy Uso just does not know how to wrestle as a single star. Jay Uso does. Their chemistry as twins is shameful because this match was painfully boring. It was like just boring as shit. Like, I don't know. That's literally it. That's all I have to say. I don't remember a single spot from it. It wasn't emotional. The story wasn't good at all. The promo package before that was the best thing a part of this match. I'm just glad it wasn't 30 minutes. I'm glad it was just 15 minutes and got it over with. That's all I have to say about the match. The match was not good. And Jimmy has zero aura, by the way. His brother got walked up by Lil Wayne, and Jimmy got walked up by fucking nothing. He's wearing Nike Tech. Are we serious? The match was doomed to fail. The next match was Bianca, Jade, and Naomi, and their entrance was so good. They looked like fucking Greek gods. The way they were posing, the way Bianca was like just swinging her hair, like all you could see was a shadow. That shit was an amazing entrance. Probably my favorite entrance of the whole night. That's all I have to say, really. The match was just a standard 6-woman tag. That's it. And you know what? It's probably gonna be better than that Cross and Lashley fucking 6-man tag, because that shit's a blow ass. But yeah, this match was a nothing burger. Nothing of note. At least finally Jade's in the main roster, and she debuted at WrestleMania for her first like official match, not the Royal Rumble, and that's nice to see. So you know, this is like I think the first seed planted for the long-term build of Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania, which is fine. But this match was just nothing. And that's fine, guys. Not every match has to be the greatest match of all time. But the problem is, every match thus far has been a whole lot of nothing. It's been a whole lot of mid or nothing. But, like, that's pretty bad. Like, nothing, like, no match being, like, noteworthy, whatever. But let's continue. Next up was the highly controversial Sami Zayn and Gunther. And you know why is it controversial? Gunther lost his IC title. Holy shit, guys. You know how big of a deal this guy is? He lost his title. I was so confident in Sami Zayn losing. And when Sami hit that fucking brainbuster on the turnbuckle, I knew it was wraps for Gunther. It was GG. Like, the match took a little bit to build up, but the ending, that final stretch of the match, where Gunther just kept pounding on Sami Zayn over and over and over, and Sami Zayn just wouldn't give up. It was a nice payoff to the story they're making. I would have preferred Chad Gable, but you know, I'm content with Sami Zayn dethroning Gunther, and I hope Sami Zayn lives up to Gunther's IC title reign, because that's a behemoth of a fucking title reign to follow up. But this match was so good. It was match of the night. So overall review of night 1, besides like the final 2 matches, the rest of the card was pretty weak. Like, you had Jay and Jimmy with one of the worst matches of the year. Like, it was like extremely and painfully boring. The moves were whack. The super kick merchants. The opener was kind of weak to me. The ladder match was, like, it was good, but, like, it never got to, like, that third gear, like, where other WrestleMania ladder matches hit. If this was put on an episode of Raw, it would have been a really good episode of Raw. But this is WrestleMania. So, I don't know. If I had to give the show, like a review, like a number, out of 10, I'd give it a 7. Just purely off of the 2 last matches. Those matches were cinema. Go out of your way to watch it. But the last 2 matches were unbelievable. And I'm so excited for Roman and Cody. The fucking undercard was so fucking mid. But the last 2 matches were fucking goated as fuck. And I can't wait for night 2. See ya.